Evening guys, Bill McMillan here with NDWX.com. Quick video update for you in between playoff football here this evening. Very cold night coming. We've got fresh snow on the ground, clearing skies, and diminishing winds. It's going to result probably in temperatures falling into that 0 to 5 degrees above zero range across the majority of central Indiana, though we notice some areas of below zero readings, particularly across east central Indiana where a little bit heavier snow cover can be found. Needless to say, frigid night for everyone upcoming. Now we've got a new storm system inbound tomorrow. We'll start the day with dry conditions, frigid conditions as we already mentioned, and then skies will begin to cloud up tomorrow afternoon and snow develops tomorrow night, continuing into Tuesday morning. And this is going to be probably another overachiever when you look at most of the data. Probably not factoring in the high snow ratios that we're going to see with this system. We think a fresh 1 to 3 inches falls tomorrow night into early Tuesday, and that sets the stage for a very messy Tuesday morning commute into school and work. Factor in a increasingly strong north and northwest wind, temperatures that will be falling. All in all, a messy Tuesday morning coming. We'll get into some drier conditions Wednesday, Thursday, and most of Friday. But we think another storm system awaits as we go into next weekend. And we disagree with most of the operational data right now from the GFS and the European forecast models taking the storm system to our north, which, if it were to verify, would be mostly a rain event for the area. I think when you look at the overall weather pattern, it's highly unlikely that the storm system is going to go as far north as some of the current data would suggest. We've got a rather strong block in place with the negative AO and a negative NAO, and it would favor a storm that would track into the Tennessee Valley, maybe the lower Ohio Valley, and then secondary off the mid-Atlantic coast. That's our thinking right now. It's not going to change, and I'll go ahead and tell you, no matter what the operational data says in the days ahead, we're going to be very stubborn in that thinking, because when you look back at previous weather patterns similar to what we've got right now, again, you have to lean on that experience, and really you can't waver from that. Does that mean we're going to be right? No, not at all. It just, more times than not, we see forecast models correct to the overall weather pattern or the analogs that we look at for similar patterns in the past to get maybe a little bit of a lead time looking at the future ahead of some of these forecast solutions. So right now we favor a storm system that tracks into the lower Ohio Valley this weekend, providing mostly a wintry event for central Indiana before it secondaries off the mid-Atlantic coast and then heads northeast out to sea. Despite what some of the forecast models are going to continue to come in, case in point, just with the GFS today at 12Z, it was mostly a snow event for the Ohio Valley. 18Z, as we're looking right now, takes this area of low pressure to northern Indiana, northwestern Ohio, and is mostly a rain event for the area with the heaviest snows to our north and west. Given the pattern that we're in right now, I can't see this playing out. I think it's important, we've been talking about not leaning on the operational data when we've got such a pattern transition that we're in, going from that warm December to a predominantly colder than normal January, which we think continues into February as we've been talking about. Long story short, I think the European ensemble here has a good handle on things. The strong block in place to our north is going to send this storm system further south than some of the operational data would imply right now. Very much in the game, I think, for the Ohio Valley to see a significant snow event from this particular storm system, again, in that Friday night through Saturday time frame. We'll shore the details up as we go through the upcoming week, but just wanted to kind of get ahead of things and get that, at least make a mental note of a potential developing storm system this upcoming weekend, and it may result in some significant winter weather across the Ohio Valley region. Needless to say, let's handle first things first, and that's tomorrow night, Tuesday morning. We think a fresh 1 to 3 inches falls. Winds increase Tuesday morning, continue strong and gusty, probably upwards of 40 miles per hour Tuesday afternoon. Temperatures fall and wind chill values probably reach 15, maybe even 20 degrees below zero Tuesday night. So a frigid time of things continues. We'll handle what lies ahead for the upcoming weekend as we continue to progress through the week. Guys, have a wonderful evening. As always, thank you for logging on to NDWX.com. We'll talk with you soon.